Welcome in, everybody, to another edition of NXT on Tap from our new exclusive home here on YouTube. I am Scalz, and I am joined by the Ginger Ninja Jaxpo and Phil the Future. How's everybody doing tonight?
I'm doing pretty good.
After week 2 of Great of American Bash, I honestly don't know what to say.
You know what I like the most about these moves?
What's that?
I don't actually have to lift anything. Like Scalz does all the hard work. Scalz does all the hard work and just goes, "Hey, we're going exclusively to YouTube." All right, cool, fuck it.
Okay.
Like, I swear that's how this conversation. I was like, "So what? We're going exclusive?" He's like, "I just think it'd be better that way." All right, cool, fuck it.
So tonight, since it is the first night we are on exclusive for YouTube, we've actually never done a live show on YouTube for NXT on Tap. I'm doing a giveaway. If you are in a chat, just make sure you type in giveaway and I'll enter you in. At the end of the show, I'm going to do a random wheel, and the person who gets selected, I will contact you later. You're going to win an autographed picture of Tyler Breeze.
Hey,
So,
Prince Pretty.
if you want to get into the drawing, make sure you type giveaway in the chat. But Great American Bash. Did you just watch it? Guys, we are watching Jax in real time. See what happened after the main event of Great American Bash tonight.
Kicked him in the no-nos.
That's the first thing that comes out of his mouth.
And this right here, we told Jax what happened, and he went shocked, but he just witnessed it.
Oh,
so
Jax,
Jax,
ladies and
now
gentlemen,
that is fresh for you. Thoughts
about this?
Yes, that's what I want to start with.
Holy shit! Wesley, he's like, I will be honest. I'm excited. I'm over the moon for this because Wesley I've never really seen Wesley do good heel work. Rascals have always been that faction that was just over because they were stoners. That was their
damn.
Like we're fucking nobodies. And like to let not only the breakup of a TNA a TNA faction, but it happened on NXT television.
Oh my gosh, for real.
I don't think this is the last time we'll see Wesley involved with the Rascals. I think he's going, this is going to go somewhere. This, I think, could be the next cross-promotion feud.
Entering in the giveaway. We got Hope Division entering the giveaway. How you doing, Hope? Thanks for joining us tonight.
Let's go. Thank you, everybody, for joining. Let's get it.
In the giveaway. Shadow is loving this layout. You could thank Shadow. He is the one that actually put together this background image for us.
I do like it. I was like, you ever seen the movie Birdcage?
Yes.
That's what I felt like. I was very, very cyberpunk Birdcage feel. I like it.
Hey, Tommy, what's going on? I know, Shadow. I was getting caught up. I was too enthralled in
Don't worry, Tommy.
Jax's thing. Shadow said he's here because Phil's his sugar daddy.
Shut the fuck up.
Tommy's here for Bowen Scout, for Bowen me.
And then he just
said, Tommy. Oh, and then he goes, "Hey, Phil." Tommy, just so you know, we are doing a giveaway tonight. If you're interested, we are giving away
Boys to Men tickets. Oh, no, sorry.
Signed photo. If you want to enter, make sure you type giveaway in the chat. So, my immediate thoughts on this was stunned silence. Like, I had no idea what to think of it. But
TNA
in the watch along,
no words.
In the watch along, it was me, Jax, Phil, not me, Jax, Shadow, Wheels, and
Chair of Wheels.
Will. And it was, they all were pissed off at this. They said it was the wrong move. They didn't like what was happening. Me, I immediately went into, like I said, a stunned silence. And then I was like, what if they're doing this to set up a match between Zachary Wentz and Wesley at a TNA pay-per-view?
Oh, an emergence is coming up soon.
Correct.
Oh, let's go.
By Sean, like he made a mistake. I said, what if it wasn't his decision? What if this was a TNA call?
Oh, damn.
See, I would, if I would have watched this unfold from, I didn't see the pin finish of the match. Did they win clean? They lose clean?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. That at the time, and I will walk you through where I would have been. At the time would have been like, this is the dumbest fucking thing that Sean's done. Like I'd have been pissed off at Sean all for like maybe that 15 seconds. But as soon as he turned, I'd have been like, okay, like, all right, I'm on board to like, yeah, Scalz, you want to go see Boys and Men?
Fuck yeah.
I got two things to tell you after the show then, because there's only two types of people that see Boys and Men: females and guys that suck dick. But
I grew up listening to them.
Hey,
remember, my
nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong
That's
with
right.
that.
They were very popular when I was younger.
That's right. I'll give that to you, Scalz.
And
but I'm
they're
gonna
from
let
Philly.
Yeah. You're okay,
So I'm pretty close.
There's three types of people though.
Correct.
Well, no, he's older than you, so the second type still applies to you.
That is true. Tommy, make sure you type giveaway in the chat if you want to enter to win the
I'm gonna let him cook because I feel like this could be the storyline that will have both sides of creative working on. I'm not saying they didn't do that with Grace, but I just feel like this one might get both sides' heads coming together a little more.
Uh-oh.
My text to Bo will make him pop. Oh my god.
It just went off too. So
all right. So since we're on the main event and what happened afterwards, let's talk about this match. This match, fucking banger. Start to finish, amazing. The false finishes that happened, the teamwork moves, like, was just unbelievable. Phil, what did you think of the match? They did the flippy thing. Yes.
They did the flippy thing.
I did the flippy thing.
I love the fucking flippy thing.
What was your thoughts on the match, Phil?
Oh man. So the entire match, I was glued. I was glued to my phone. I wanted to see the entire results of this thing, like no looking away whatsoever. And that, oh my goodness, I seriously thought MSK was going to seriously win when there was that miscommunication. I don't know if it was Fraser who kicked Axiom or vice versa.
Axiom next to Fraser.
Yeah, that. And I was like, oh shit, this is where it goes down. This is where MSK wins. Like the miscommunication, this. But then Wes is completely on his own in the ring. Axiom hits him with the golden ratio. He gets pinned for the 3 count. Zach was almost there, but too late. And man, Axiom and Nathan retain. There's the hug in the ring. I'm just like, oh man, like Wes is taking it the most. I get why. And then just, oh my God, just sheer, utter shock. I was silent for like maybe a minute, like just
on Twitter right now. Nathan Fraser says, "I don't want to hear anything ever about me turning on Axiom."
They're the most uncoordinated tag team champions I've ever met. Like, those fuckers aren't on any of this. They're not even in the same book.
For real. For real.
Fucking off.
They're so uncoordinated, yet retain the tag titles again.
Before we go any farther, I would like to pay tribute to the Rascals. It's going to suck. Well, I'm hoping that the Rascals are just losing a member and not like going their separate ways.
Well, I mean, you still have Zachary Wentz and Trey Miguel on TNA.
Right.
Yeah.
AJ says, I feel like Wesley turning is going to be like Roxanne Perez. They need to see if Wesley can be a heel. I mean,
spot on, buddy.
There you go.
AJ, welcome in. Thank you for stopping by. Letting
And
you know
see-
we are doing a giveaway for Tyler Breeze.
Yeah, hit giveaway in there, buddy.
So just hit giveaway in the chat and I'll be entered. I'll be picking the winner at the end of the night.
Prince Pretty.
I could have also. We'll touch on it at the end of the show. Let's get through the actual show.
All right. So
I could go for
now,
an hour on the Rascals thing.
Now let's flip the script and start off with how the show began. We had Trick Williams going up against Pete Dunne.
Mm-hmm.
And this match, for everybody that was saying Trick Williams is not a good wrestler or needs a lot of work or he only is based off of who carries him in the ring, full effing shit.
Eat your
Trick Williams
fucking
can
words.
wrestle. He can work. This match, second match of the night for me. Like, this was the second best match of the night. I know,
really?
Jax,
Saw
you
after
came in a little bit after this, so I don't know if you saw this match.
I saw enough to realize that fucking if you don't think that Trick Williams has talent and he's going to have a strong future, not only in wrestling, but in WWE, you're missing out because not just anyone. And y'all know me when it comes to wrestling, I like my fucking ground and pound British, like pure wrestling style. And it's not easy to go with Pete Dunne.
Oh no.
Like he's one of them strong style boys. And Tricks is slow. I didn't like him at first, but he has slowly earned and worked his ass off to get the fans over with the fans. And I mean, he's got me pulling for him now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, this man has earned his way into where he's at right now, and I'm all here for it.
Literally, this guy went from being known as Shadow, shut the fuck up. Trick Williams literally has come from literally just the sidekick of Carmelo Hayes to literally carrying the brand on his back in just a matter of in just a short matter of months. He went from I should just say in the amount of 2 years. He went from literally just being the sidekick, the sidekick guy who was just hanging around Carmelo Hayes, to the guy that was literally carrying NXT on his back as their title champion. Like, the dude is absolutely freaking amazing. Trick on the main roster with Booker T as his manager. Jesus Christ. Oh boy, I don't know how people would feel about that.
If that
is Teddy Long still alive? Bring him back. Fuck it.
If that gets Booker T to stop singing his intro, I'm all for it.
You know how to stop that, Scalz? You know how to stop
I know
that?
you turn it off the mic, but I like to listen to commentary.
No, it's even better. I have a way that WWE can solve all their Booker T problems.
Fire his ass.
Hope you have fine future in your next adventure. Get the fuck out of here. Like Booker T's a hell of a trainer from what I understand. I've actually talked to numerous people that have trained at RCW and
reality.
His promotion.
reality wrestling. Yeah,
reality wrestling.
I mean, heck, just look at Roxanne.
Yeah, they got
Roxanne.
They're sending NXT talent down there too. That's one of those crossovers you're not really hearing a lot about, that they're working with Booker T school, because there's NXT stars that come down to Booker T school.
Yeah, Brooks Jensen went there when he was doing everything going on. He went down there for a couple matches.
Trick showed up once. I think it's time for Booker T to just teach and not be so on screen. I don't know.
Oh, Shadow, don't say that. If Sean's in here, he's going to go.
Paul White fucking do commentary. All right. I would listen to Paul White do commentary.
Yeah, Paul White's in the alternative though.
No, Paul White is actually doing he's doing some managerial role for Ring of Honor.
He's the board of directors for Ring of Honor.
Yeah. Which sounds completely wild when you think about it, but I mean, we're here now.
All right. After this match, there was some of the back room shenanigans with the barbecue going on. There's a lot of that tonight, but there was some good things that happened within it.
Barbecue.
The Hank and Tank party was absolutely amazing.
But the next match that we had, one of 5 matches on the card tonight, was
The women's North American title match?
Correct. Kelani Jordan versus Tatum Paxley.
Oh, my God. Great match. Great
I mean,
match.
Lexus King went to Raw.
The fuck?
Reality.
Went to
Oh,
Raw.
no, he went to Reality of Wrestling. Like, what?
Yeah, he went.
I was like,
Yeah,
what?
he showed up. He was trained there. Like
Oh, my gosh.
Booker T's training fucking stars, people. By the way,
I mean, like, what? I believe, if I'm correct, like, his women's championship is like the Diamonds champion or something. He's mining diamonds.
Lexus King is ass.
Lexus King is not ass, Shadow.
The fuck?
You watch your mouth.
It's my life.
I kind of like him. I only like him because he lived here for a while when they were stationed here. So,
But so let's talk about the women's North American Championship match.
Hey,
Phil, what was your thought on this match?
honestly, I think this was also a great match. Both Kelani Jordan and Tatum Paxley completely. I mean, they met all expectations I kind of had for this match. Kelani ended up obviously ended up retaining. I was hoping Tatum Paxley was going to win this time, but oh well, not so in this case. I will say though, the way that we have our supposed next challenger, I was just like, wait, what? Because now we've got the new because now we have the what was NXT's Pillow Pit into now NXT's Demon Doll and Wendy Chu just attacking Paxley out of nowhere. So now, oh boy.
I mean, this match was good. I like the ending. I like how Wendy Chu did turn on Tatum Paxley. What I don't like is Tatum Paxley is once again all alone.
Oh,
this girl can't catch a break.
Yeah, that's true. Fuck.
Jax, what do you think of this match?
wrong person won.
That's what honestly that was my thoughts. Wrong person won, but still good match.
I mean, I feel bad for Tatum.
I do.
She lost the match, thought that her friend gave her a new doll for her playhouse, and then choked her out. Man, I feel fucking bad for her.
It's just, I don't know. Like, tonight you had 3 title matches. We've already discussed 2 of them. We're going to head into the 3rd one right now. This was the NXT Championship, which had Ethan Page going up against Oro Mensah.
Oh, man. Part of me low-key
a lot better than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, honestly, low-key, I was thinking Oro Mensah just because of those small times where he literally pinned Ethan Page 3 times, bruised his ego.
I mean, every time he pinned him and
get a new
bruised his
champion
ego,
out of Oro Mensah just randomly. But
yeah, but it was all with the roll-ups.
I know.
It was every time a roll-up, and Ethan was ready for that during the match.
I know, but like it's just the fact of like of just I think it was just the pure imagination with me. Just like, wouldn't it be crazy if, you know, even though it was just all for the storyline, wouldn't it be hilarious if Oro Mensah actually won the match and Ethan lost his mind, but then, you know, hey, have Oro Mensah like lose it again the next week? I don't know, but I still think it would have been hilarious if Oro won. But still, very good match out of the 2 of them, though.
This was the one that I was okay with not changing. But with all 3 title matches we had tonight, we had no title changes. Which
it was a very shock from SummerSlam.
I mean, if you go off of everything from Great American Bash, there was 6 title matches and all 6 champions retained. So I was like, surprised with that. I figured you would have had at least 1 or 2 title changes. Now, I wanted the title change with the Women's North American Championship because you've only had 1 champ so far.
Just Kelani Jordan.
And yes, I understand you want to make the belt kind of mean something because it is the first women's mid-card belt in WWE.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I don't know what they're waiting for on having a title change for that belt. Are they waiting Are they waiting for Stephanie to come in? Are they waiting for Julia to come in? Like, I don't know.
I don't know. She's ready. Like, she's on the fucking, like, right there. Just bring her fucking in.
She's traveling with the main roster.
Bring her somewhere.
But Roxanne is talking a lot of trash about her on Twitter.
Oh, yeah.
Everywhere.
Definitely.
It's interesting to see what's going to happen here.
Yeah, for me, honestly, the way that I'm seeing it with the new with the new crop of women that NXT is recruiting, I've got a feeling that they're going to use Julia to they're going to have Julia defeat Roxanne for the NXT Women's title, and then I feel like they're going to bring in Stephanie Vicaire, I guess, when they believe, I think for the NXT North American title. Or for the Women's North American title specifically. That's just me. It could also be Delta. I don't know.
She's also coming too. I forgot to mention her. Like, WWE Women's Division is going to be stacked.
Delta.
Delta is another Rhea Ripley. Like,
Delta is Rhea Ripley just with Abaddon face paint. Kind of. But still, Delta is like, if people thought Stephanie was good and Julia is good, like, Delta's a freaking problem.
Delta's right on the same level as them.
Yeah, Delta's a freaking problem. Like, yo, she is going to. Ugh.
But after this, we had
say his name.
We had a backstage segment with the Rascals. This was kind of precursor to what happened later on, and you could see that Wesley was a little out of it, and he was upset because he reminisced that he was alone for 2 years, everything else. So he kind of saw hints that something might happen.
I could do it on my own, bitch.
Damn.
That's what he said.
So we had that, and then you had them back at the barbecue again. This time, Ashanti the Adonis was trying to flirt with multiple women and getting turned down. And then you had, I don't know who that guy is that keeps going around the women's locker room, the women's back room, and then everything else, and talking about women, and then they all powerbombed them through a table. It was great.
I mean, honestly, that moment, just like them just shield bombing the dude, I'm just, you deserved it.
After this, we had the match of Joe Hendry versus Joe Coffey.
Scottish Joe versus Scottish Joe.
Yeah, it was like that Spider-Man meme.
Except
John is growing on me.
One we love and one we hate.
I don't know. Can't hate Gallus. They're just that good in the ring.
Oh, but you can.
In the shield bombing, Phil was like, "Shut the fuck up, Shadow." What the? Oh my god, no! I'm just like, damn, guy got wrecked.
What do you think of this match?
Joe Hendry versus Joe Coffey. I will say this: I did not expect for the first thing for Joe Hendry to do was just completely cannonball himself out of the ring onto Mark and Wolfgang. I'm like, oh damn, like that was crazy to me. And then the entire match, I think, was very well done by the both of them. I low key, not gonna lie, was sort of expecting Josh Alexander to like do it, to make some type of interference, like in some capacity, either during
Between
or
this match and the previous match. I thought there was no way he was not showing up tonight.
right.
Because either he could have came out after Ethan Page won, reformed the North, or he could continue his attack on Joe Hendry after what happened at Slammiversary. So I figured there was no way in hell that we were not getting Josh Alexander tonight, and fell flat.
Yeah, just shot our dream down the
Shit on me, why don't you?
That's what Vince McMahon said. Wait, what?
Oh.
No,
No,
never mind. That didn't happen. Oh my god. Anyway,
I love Joe Hendry pulling the Eddie Guerrero with the two of the other Gallus boys outside the ring with the chair, and then laying on the announce table, getting them ejected from the ringside. That was great.
Oh my goodness! Like even today, we're pulling like just textbook moves from some of the greatest of all time. And come on, thank you, Joe.
I liked it. I like Joe Hendry.
Yeah,
Like it.
He's grown on me.
Yeah, he's very adamant about he's not going fucking nowhere.
Yeah, it was
absolutely.
weird. That the way he started off, that was like that he was leaving. I was like, oh,
I ain't
man,
fucking leaving.
Not exactly the
But,
MJF way of saying it, but like
right.
you can definitely still believe because I'm not going anywhere. You know.
So I'm very excited for that. I'm loving this NXT and A crossover. It has probably been it's been a great thing for both companies because it's driving viewership definitely towards the TNA side. It's helping them with ticket sales, everything else. Shadow doesn't like him, but his theme is cool. I mean, he is all about the theme.
That's the reason why he's so big. He put like it's so weird to think that just by putting his entrance theme out to streaming services, that was how sort of he shot up from being just a person from indie wrestling to absolute superstardom. He just put his just regular entrance theme onto streaming services. It went number 6, like freaking huge numbers on the UK Billboard charts, and then made huge Billboard numbers here in the US, and then everyone's singing his song.
I know the whole entire crowd at NXT was singing it, and I thought that was great.
Absolutely,
Yeah, cool.
like it was almost like Leon France. It's like everybody singing Voices, everybody singing Kingdom. You know, now you've got everyone singing "I Believe in Joe Hendry." Like it's just beautiful. It's beautiful.
Man is over. OVER.
Oh, 100%.
No, oh no. In the words of Trevor Lee, he's to the moon. You know?
This match, though, great match.
Yeah.
Loving the chemistry that these two guys have.
Facts, Shadow. They did. Love it.
I'm excited to see where this goes from here because we already know what's happening on Thursday. On Thursday, you have Joe Hendry taking on Wolfgang from Gallus.
Oh, shit. Okay, cool.
It was announced tonight.
By TNA.
By TNA. So if you don't watch TNA,
Fuck you.
I suggest you really should because there's going to be a lot more crossover going on.
Also,
there are a lot of people from NXT going to TNA that have not. We're not announcing we're not spoiling anything, Phil.
I know.
I'm only saying that because it was announced.
I will never
I'm
give
not
my
spoiling
sources away.
I'm not going to spoil anything. It's just there's there's a qualifying match for a certain title.
Yes.
That's happening on Thursday. There's
Yes.
a mystery guest. I'm just like,
Fuck that button you hit.
Yes.
Mute that motherfucker.
I know who it is. Well, then stop.
okay.
Because I'm not saying who it is.
Dang.
But I did see from in regards to what you're talking about with the X Division, that Speedball Mike Bailey has to qualify.
That's what he decided. He said he wanted to be a fighting
If he doesn't win his qualifying match, he drops the title.
Right.
Which I thought was cool as hell. I like how they're doing that. So if he doesn't win his qualifying matches, he gets stripped of the title and there'll be a new champion crowned in Emergence. Jax looks lost.
No, I was doing something. He's fucking.
But
he's got to fucking qualify for his own fucking title match.
That's what he chose.
He chose this. He wants to prove he's a fighting champion.
No longer be a Speedball Mike Bailey fan. That's the dumbest shit.
No, he's like, look, I want to show everybody that I deserve to be TNA X Division champion. X Division is all about setting setting new boundaries, creating new limits, and I want to show that by qualifying for my own match.
Bullshit.
Jack Shadow said he wants to climb you like a tree.
Oh my god.
So Joe Hendry wins this match. They move on to what's going on Thursday, like we said. After this, we go into the back again. We see about Sean Spears talking to Brooke Jensen. We have a Chase U segment where it is announced that Chase U will be getting a title match against the winner of the team from the main event tonight. And this time challenging for the title, it's going to be Andre Chase and Ridge Holland. And Drew was very upset about this.
Yeah, Duke. Yeah, Duke was sort of like, yeah, wait a minute.
Duke Hudson.
Yeah.
I feel this is going to start the heel turn of Duke.
Yeah.
Go back to the way he was beforehand.
It could.
Sadly. I mean, I don't know though. Like me, I kind of liked the idea of having Ridge Holland and Chase U because I feel like this guy was sort of bringing in a new breath of fresh air into Chase U. Like he's revitalized. I feel like he's revitalizing Chase U in one of the best ways possible. This guy had a complete turn from like, you know, just beating up Joe Gacy just for whatever the fuck reason why, like a long time ago to like now he's joined Chase U. He's becoming a lot more. He's becoming, you know, he kind of like has that new day power of positivity. Yeah,
wasn't that what Duke did too?
Bazinga.
Duke feels like Ridge is taking his spot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel bad.
I definitely feel that. I can see that definitely.
I legitimately.
And Duke was the MVP of Chase U.
I was like,
he was.
Bad for Duke.
I mean, he still. I believe he still is because
Duke never needs to get a girlfriend because Rich Holland will take that bitch too.
Jesus.
But after this, we come to the final match of the night since we already covered the main event.
Well,
Ren Sinclair.
Okay.
What?
Oh no! I'm like, wait a minute. I thought we were forgetting the testing match, but we already talked about that. But yeah, Ren and Kendall Gray.
That's what we're talking about now.
Yeah, never mind.
Ren Sinclair versus Kendall Gray. Now, this one had some stipulations added to it.
Mm-hmm.
So, if Ren Sinclair wins, not only does Charlie Dempsey get another shot at the Heritage Cup, she officially becomes a member of the No Quarter Catch group.
I'm so proud of her.
And let me tell you,
what is Phil doing with his hands?
That's what she did. That's what she did.
That's their thing.
That's the no quarter catch crew. That's their
Well, originally it was just the open hand, but Ren Sinclair's like, yeah, and then Miles Warren's like, yeah, let's do it, and then Charlie's like, fuck it,
just stop.
Okay.
But
I love he's just like, please don't look stupid.
yeah, like literally.
Ren Sinclair is growing on me.
Oh,
When she first got there, they weren't putting a focus on her. She was just in the background, not doing anything. And now she's proven she could wrestle, which we all knew she could, coming from the NWA.
Any of her NWA fucking challenges.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, we knew she could wrestle. It's just they weren't showcasing her, and I'm glad they are now.
I'll be honest, when I heard she signed with an NXT deal, I was so fucking scared she was going to be a backstage interviewer.
Oh,
because she was so good at that shit on TikTok. It's so great. I love her TikToks.
But she's doing great on TV wrestling.
Yeah,
Mhm.
no,
I'm glad they got away from what her gear was when she first got there.
Oh yeah,
The
denim look.
Yeah, the one pant leg and the one not. Like, that was a little weird. So I'm glad she's back into somewhat of a normal gear. But I'm excited to see what happens going forward. Because in the backstage segment, before this match happened, she was asking where Tavion Prince was.
Tavion Heights was, yeah.
Tavion Heights. And she's like, Did you guys trunk him too? They're like, what? Like,
no, he's in Japan. It's like, oh, I get it. He went to Japan. Yeah, I get it. No,
I'm on board with her.
In Japan.
He's actually wrestling. He's actually wrestling in the N1 in Japan
with Josh Briggs,
and they announced it on TV.
Yeah,
is that what
Josh Briggs
to the train station in Yellowstone means at the same time? Like, you're in Japan,
Jax. Come on, man.
That's exactly what Ren was thinking, and they're like, no, Tavion is in Japan.
You know what the N1 is, right?
Yeah, I know what the N1 is. I'm just fucking with you.
Okay. I figured you did, but I was like,
I have this whole big bitch on how NXT fucked up by not sending certain people to the N1.
But we got people there.
Yeah, we have people there, but at the same time, it should have been fucking.
So
Eddie
the N1,
Thorpe, son of a bitch.
The N1 is Noah's version of the G1.
Yes.
Yep.
So it's a tournament. It's a round robin tournament that at the end, I believe a title shot is on the line, right?
Yes. This is the equivalent of AEW sending people over to New Japan for their fucking
the G1.
Yeah.
So Noah does an N1, and this is the first time we've actually seen anybody from NXT get sent over for it.
Yeah.
So
it is a big deal.
And they chose two fucking people that will have no following whatsoever in Japan to try to hope and pray they get a good following. It's hard to get over there, apparently.
Yeah. I remember, Jax, you were kind of losing your mind because you were kind of mad that Eddie Thorpe wasn't in there.
Right, because he already has a following over from New Japan.
My point!
He'd have gone over like fucking Rover showing up.
But the point that I was...
is to get newer talent.
I think they were more afraid, especially with his recently injury history, that they didn't want him to get injured again.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
I think it's more about protecting him to make sure that he stays healthy.
Yeah, because Eddie Thorpe, he goes back to Japan. He's going fucking new strong style. Like, he's show out. I loved Eddie Thorpe in New Japan. So, check it.
But so that was Great American Bash week 2.
Yep.
Phil, you want to give a rundown on what happened on week 1? Because I was unable to watch. I had some stuff going on last week, so I don't know what happened at all.
Okay, yeah, I got that. So basically, with night 1, we started off with the match for the women's tag team championships between the Unholy Union and Metaphor's Lash Legend and Jakari Jackson.
I know who won that one because I watched it tonight, and they didn't have the belts.
Yeah, Unholy Union obviously retained their titles, and then. That last week, Ethan Page got his ass pinned by Oro Mensah for that third freaking time where I was like, Jesus Christ. Oh, man. Fuck. Then You had NXT. Then you had like a what was it? Hank had like a freaking USA suit on. Was interviewing Tavion Heights, and then Tank was interviewing Tony D'Angelo before they had their match for the Heritage Cup. That was a pretty solid match too. Round one, no, I don't think anybody got pinned, but then round two ended real quick after I think Tony D'Angelo hit forget about it, easy pinfall. Then round three, Ren Sinclair out of nowhere started really pumping the hell out of Tavion Heights, hit a nasty either overhead or side belly to belly suplex on Tony, got pinned him for a 3 count. And then I don't think it was until round 5, Tony D'Angelo scored the winning pin and is obviously still NXT Heritage Cup champion. Cedric Alexander was defeated by Brooks Jensen in his I guess sort of a return his next match, but it was man, I don't know if he also had the if he had the right to censor stuff on or not, but I don't know. There was that. You had Joe Hendry's concert. Oh my God. Joe Hendry's concert was freaking amazing. Just the way he went off on freaking Joe Coffey. I mean, he poked fun at freaking Booker T too for being the president of his fan club. But he called
Shadow, the Heritage Cup is not lame. I love the concept of the Heritage Cup because it's something different.
It's wrestling's Stanley Cup.
We're talking. Phil is giving a rundown of what happened on week 1 because we weren't here last week for it.
Yeah. So yeah,
a quick synopsis on what happened during week 1.
Frank Sinatra. I know him.
I said synopsis. I didn't say Sinatra.
The fuck. But yeah, in the song, literally, Joe Hendry calls Booker T the president of his fan club, calls Joe Coffey the son of Dutch Mantel. I'm like, Jesus. And then of course,
I can see that red mustache.
Yeah, because
right,
weird facial hair shit. And then Gallus interrupts and completely puts the Beats by Dre on him. Ethan Oro signed their contract. Jada Parker had a match with Kendall Gray. Miles somewhere in there, Miles Bourne ended up getting a German suplex the hell out of again by Kendall Gray. I'm just like, Jesus Christ, woman, what the fuck?
This is a true statement by Shadow.
This was jealous of the people. It's because I do something called shave. Try it sometime.
Why? You know how much money you spend on shaving?
How much time you waste shaving?
Hey,
I have gained like 10 years of my life back by not spending it shaving.
I don't know. I don't know. Some people, I don't know. Some people are born. Some people just built different. Anyway, then there was a 6-woman tag match that was set up as Fallon Henley, JC Jane, and Jasmine Nix, or as I just call them, the Mean Girls these days, versus for me, an odd sort of team up of Lola Vice, Carmen Petrovic.
Yeah, I saw that tonight. I saw that part last week, the backstage segment. So is Lola Vice a heel or a babyface?
I'm guessing now she's turned
back
face.
And forth.
It feels weird because now it feels like she's just turned face. And it feels weird.
I did catch the main event, so we'll talk about that now. That was Roxanne Perez versus Thea Hale.
Oh my God.
This was a fucking banger of a match. Like, for everybody that is doubting Thea Hale because she is only 20 years old, this bitch puts you in your place. Because that match last week, top 10 match for women for this year.
Facts. Cooking.
Unfortunately, she did not win, which I would have loved to see her win.
I agree.
But it's not time yet because Roxanne has bigger plans coming with her, with Julia, Stephanie, and Delta. So I'm excited to see where it goes from there.
Yep.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, you had those women just transitioning out of submissions. You had Thea with the Kimura, but then Roxanne would go back to the crossface. Thea back in the Kimura. Roxanne back in the crossface. It's like, this is technical wrestling at its finest. Beautiful.
Last chance, guys, before we decide to run it. We are giving away Tyler Breeze autographed photo. All you have to do to enter is hit giveaway in the chat. We'll be running the wheel in about a few minutes. Hope you guys can join in. Good luck to you, everybody.
Yes, good luck. I may or may not give it a good old mushroom stamp before we send it.
Damn you, Jax. But is there anything else you guys want to talk about before we head on out?
I don't have nothing.
Phil?
Nothing really that I can think of. I mean, I talk a lot, but I'm starting to wonder what the heck's up with Obafemi, because throughout the backstage segments, like Big Man's got something going on.
Fresh Grow Beverages. This time. This is pretty
All right.
interesting.
So we have 5 people entered into the giveaway.
Good.
Shadow, D-Will Gray, Tommy, and AJ.
Let's see.
First name that comes up on this winner is going to get it.
Shadow says if he doesn't win, it's rigged.
Well,
yes.
Tough shit.
Shadow, you got a 20% chance of winning here. No,
I need Steiner math, man.
So, okay. So, Shadow asked me, should we do the first person I picked or the last man standing?
Oh, that's a good one. I don't know. I don't know.
Shadow says
Death Spins his last man standing.
All right, let's do Death
Oh,
Spin.
that'll
Let's go
be
with
fun.
that.
Sure. Eliminator match.
So,
if Shadow gets eliminated first, I'm laughing my fucking ass off.
all right. So, you guys have 15 seconds to enter. If you have not entered yet, type giveaway in the chat. It's for Tyler Breeze autographed photo.
I already have one of those, so I'm not.
All right, 5 seconds before I start these. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. First spin is up. And AJ is out.
AJ, that's fucking bullshit. That was Bret Hart screwed right there.
Next up.
This is bullshit.
Fucking stop. Yes.
Bye, Shadow.
I don't give a fuck who wins now. I don't give a shit.
Up next.
Oh.
Will is out.
Oh,
coming down to Tommy and Hope.
Tommy and
Good luck to whoever wins.
Fitty.
That's it.
Oh,
there we go.
Hope wins or Tommy wins?
Nope.
Hope wins.
Hope is the last remaining survivor.
Woo.
So congratulations, Hope Division.
Wheel of Death.
I'll reach out to you to get the mailing address so I can ship it to you. We'll figure it out from there. All right.
Mm-hmm.
On that note, Phil, where can we find you?
Okay, then.
Nope.
Thank you, everybody, for our new home. Actually, let me just reword that. Thank you to everybody for being here for our new debut, for our actual final home here on YouTube. And for those of you who stuck around and still love seeing this beautiful face gracing your screens, you can find me on Twitter, IG, TikTok, Twitch, YouTube, all the good places on social media right here under the name you see right there, Phil the Future. You can always find me right here every Tuesday evening for NXT on tap.
Jax?
I'm trying to build my Twitter following, so just go to Jaxpo 2020 on Twitter, and in my description, it's my link tree. Click there for all my shenanigans and fun stuff.
I am
gotta
Scalz.
Change it now, by the way. Scalz, thank you.
You're what?
I have to change one of the links now. Thank you.
Why? Because you had it as the Twitch?
Yeah, I had it as Twitch. I forgot until I just said it.
Sorry, I
actually have to do work.
I want to build up the YouTube. Hope you did win. Congratulations.
Oh, yes, you did. You kicked Tommy square in the dick.
Right in the dick.
Yeah, I could believe that coming from her.
Yeah, like it was just a straight dick shot. And like Dickosaurus approved.
I am Scalz. You can find me here on Off the Top on both YouTube and Twitch for our other shows. This will be the exclusive home for NXT on Tap. We will not be broadcasting it anywhere else. So if you enjoy our show on Tuesday night right after NXT, make sure you follow us and then turn on notifications so you know when we go live. You could also follow me on Off the Top Media _ on TikTok, Twitter, and Instagram. Please make sure you go follow all three of them. I'm trying to build up both the Instagram and Twitter accounts. We love being able to give out content for you. I've been doing a lot more on Twitter lately, commenting, posting, everything. I want to make sure everybody loves what we're doing, and we want to keep growing. I want to thank everybody for coming out tonight. We'll catch y'all soon, and have a great evening.
Peace.